The Michael Berry Show.
When President Trump was shot in Butler, Pennsylvania, there were so many questions asked. How the guy got on the roof. Why the local police officers were not allowed to participate, as they normally would be, in a coordinated effort to protect the president. There were so many failures in his security that one can't help but believe, even if you're not prone to conspiracies, this was planned and executed. One of the things that sticks out was the incompetence of the actual agents who were around him. Remember the fat white woman that couldn't pull her gun out of the holster? Maybe she never had. You know, it struck me that pulling a gun out of a holster would have been the kind of thing that she would like to do on occasion, just making some snap judgments. Big fat white woman with her hair cropped up on the side, long, like Shemp. You remember, you didn't watch Three Stooges, did you? You remember Shemp? So Trump had one of the Secret Service guys moved to the top, and it reordered everything. I know some folks in the Secret Service that say it is a completely different organization today than it was the day before Trump took office. Completely. You wouldn't recognize it. Well, here's the latest. 2 female Secret Service officers caught on video. I'm not going to give you any other demographics. Throwing down with each other outside of the Obama's home in D.C. How very perfect. How very appropriate. One called for a supervisor to come immediately, quote, before I whoop this girl's ass. Okay. A video published by Real Clear Politics shows the female officers punching and shoving each other. The Secret Service confirmed the video's authenticity, saying in a statement, quote, the individuals involved were suspended from duty, and this matter is the subject of an internal investigation. The Secret Service has a very strict code of conduct for all employees, and any behavior that violates that code is unacceptable. Oh, not unacceptable? Ladies, y'all are out here on the street fighting, scratching, clawing. You done snatched her wig off. We find this to be unacceptable. Now give her back her wig. Put your wig back on. Y'all stand back up. And you stand over there and you stand over there and y'all act like Secret Service agents protecting the president. Because what y'all were just doing is unacceptable. The New York Post notes, quote, this is just the latest alleged incident of bad behavior in the Secret Service's uniform ranks. Michelle Herzig, who was assigned to protect then Vice President Kamala Harris, was accused of attacking a supervisor in April of last year after he relieved her of duties when she allegedly began throwing sanitary pads and screaming at coworkers, according to reports. Well, Chad did not include the follow-up to that story. She went for mental health counseling after that and was found to be in quite the rage and quite unstable, and had been for some length of time, as I understand it. The kind of woman who sits at a bar, slams down a drink neat after a sip or two and a gulp or two, and talks about men and the horrible experiences she's had and how they're all terrible, if she likes men. Yeah. So apparently the one agent is supposed to relieve the other agent and doesn't. And then Susan posted the audio of the call asking for a supervisor.
Now get a supervisor out here to Delta 2 immediately before I whoop this girl's ass.
Wait, what? You know, they can all hear that on their IFB. Can you imagine? You're standing over in the corner. You got your suit on. You're standing straight because You know, it's like the King's Guard, you know, when you visit the palace, you know, people like, these folks like the fact that, you know, people stare at him. You know, that's Secret Service. He got that thing in his ear. That's how you know he's Secret Service. Hey, son, you see that guy over there? He's that thing in his ear? Mm-hmm. They call IFB. Yeah, they can all talk on there. Yeah. You see that? You see his right hand that looks like it's in his jacket, but you can see kind of the edge. That's not his hand. His hand is actually inside his jacket on his gun. That's a fake hand. I saw that on YouTube. Yeah, that's Secret Service agent. So he's over there being all Secret Service agent-y, playing the part. And over the IFB comes this.
Supervisor out here dealt with him immediately before I whooped the girl's ass.
You know, I think what they ought to do, I'm sure there are some really good black women Secret Service agents. Those should be put over here. And you should take the lowest of the black women Secret Service agents and put them on Kamala Harris. If you really believe what you preach, then you got to put them over there because they deserve to protect a vice president as much as the next guy. Don't you think? I mean, put your money where your mouth is. Put your own security at risk. That's what you need to believe.
The Michael Berry Show.